the boss, Ricky Rose. Just got word. Meech concert not happening tonight, but 3:05 is going down at the office. Meet us there. Bam.
What up? This is Rapids, and so Big Meech's Welcome Home concert has been canceled, and the real reason is, well, it says due to unforeseen circumstances. So we can break that down and try to figure out what really happened, unless they end up actually providing details, because right now there's not a lot of details, but we're going to try to figure it out. So look, 50 Cent chimed in and he said that it wasn't him, so stop calling his phone. He said, he also goes on to say he's more powerful than you think. So, okay, what does he mean by that? Because that sounds contradictory. You know, sounds like he's saying that on one end he's saying he didn't do it. On the other end, he's saying he's more powerful than you think. So could he say he's more powerful than you think, meaning that because of that back and forth with Big Meech, that his voice is so big and his influence is so big that he was able to get the concert shut down just by sparring back and forth with Big Meech? That could be what he's saying, or he could be saying secretly he has something to do with it, because that really doesn't make a lot of sense why you would say that at the end of saying you didn't have nothing to do with it. Then you go on and say, well, I'm more powerful than you think, though. So he could have had something to do with it. He might just not want people to know that. But it could be one of the either or, you know what I'm saying? It's either one or the other, because that's a strange statement to make. Rick Ross was talking about, yeah, it's canceled, but meet me in Florida at the office, whatever that's supposed to mean. That must be a club or something down there, the office or something. I don't know what that is. But yeah, Big Meech had a lot of rappers that were supposed to have showed up to that concert. And, you know, with this whole back and forth between Big Meech and 50 Cent, it's been revealed that Big Meech might have told. And right now, as I told you in previous videos, I'm not really buying it that much right now, because I haven't seen 100% proof that he told. There's a lot of speculation and all that. Is that why all the rappers backed out? Possibly. It could be. 50 Cent warned Big Meech that Lil Baby was pulling out. So this was before the concert got canceled. And he was talking about some of the other rappers, because there was a lot of rappers set to show up. It was going to be like a music festival with 21 Savage, Lil Baby, Sexy Red. Almost every poppin' rapper was going to be there. Like, there was a whole list of rappers that were supposed to show up to that show. And Boosie was going to show up. And yeah, so with all those rappers, and 50 had word that Lil Baby wasn't going to show up, and maybe there was something going on with that. Also, it could have been something to do with Big Meech being on parole, because obviously you don't just get out of prison and you're just free. You're always going to be, you know, when you get out of prison, there's going to be a time period where you're on parole, and Big Meech just got out, so I would guess he's on parole for the next 2 to 5 years, most likely, at least. And so, you know what I'm saying, with that whole situation, maybe his probation officer might have told him to cancel that show, because he's not truly free yet. You know what I'm saying? He's like, he's walking free, but he still got to check in with the system, which is the probation and parole boards and stuff. So they might have, you know, this guy's so high profile, this welcome back concert, that there's a good chance that his probation officer said that you're not going to be throwing this event. Otherwise, you're going to be violated. You know what I'm saying? So there's a possibility also that they didn't want him to throw it because of the BMF. You know what I'm saying? The whole BMF status. And I believe, well, it was a Big Meech Welcome Home concert. I don't know if he had put BMF in the title in any way, because that could be almost a violation as well. You know what I'm saying? If you put BMF in the title, that could have been part of his probation, is to not be, you know, and his parole could have been, don't be affiliated yourself with no BMF. Plus, with the felonies, when you get out on parole, they're real strict about who you're around. So the unforeseen circumstances could have had something to do with Big Meech not being able to be around other felons, because that's usually one of the basic things when you get out. If you get out of prison or something, or if you're on probation or something, they try to say don't be around other felons. So a lot of those rappers that were scheduled to show up, you know, some of them probably was felons, so that would have possibly violated him. So he might have had trouble putting on that show and being, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure he was going to be on stage with the rappers every once in a while. He'll probably make an appearance and, you know, watch from the stage as the rappers are performing. It looks like Big Meech was craving that spotlight. He's craving to get back in the music industry. He's craving to get on in the music industry and become something. And I just don't think that his BMF title, as long as he's on probation, I don't think they want him to be using that BMF title or being around other felons. So I think that's probably has something to do with that concert being canceled. To me, it seems like it was probably some legal stuff. You know, it definitely smells like it was some legal stuff to me, because, you know what I'm saying, with a lineup like that, you know what I'm saying, I don't think it was just that the rappers were pulling out of the show, because like I said, I don't think there's enough proof that Big Meech told yet. This is all 50 talking stuff, his internet stuff, you know what I'm saying? And 50, you know what I'm saying, he's really trying to destroy Ross. It looks, I mean, Big Meech. And if you haven't caught up in my other videos, I believe that, you know what I'm saying, Ross knew what he was doing when he linked with Big Meech. And so Ross kind of, you know, started this whole thing going with him affiliating himself with Big Meech. But yeah, that's about it, y'all. That's what I think is going on with this concert. I think it was due to some legal issues about that show. And one last thing that it could have been, since we're brainstorming on it, is it could have been something to do with the venue. The venue might have pulled out of the event. You know what I'm saying? It might have been booked. I don't know. I forget exactly where it was booked, but there's a chance that it was probably a stadium or something. Could have been a stadium in Atlanta where the Hawks play or something. And, you know what I'm saying, if that was the case, with all that back and forth, the booker, the people that booked the show, the booking agency, the promoters and all that, well, they probably got word from the arena that the arena is backing out of the deal, because, you know what I'm saying, they didn't realize it was so messy with, you know what I'm saying, the online drama, the online smoke between 50 and Ross and all that. The arena could have pulled out of the show and said it could have been influenced by the state too, you know what I'm saying, or the mayor of the city or the DA's office, you know what I'm saying, because that's probably somewhere around where Fannie Willis is the DA, you know what I'm saying, if that was in Atlanta. So whoever, it could have been an official that had encouraged the stadium to cancel the contract for that show. So this is all my speculations about what it could have been. I think I'm onto something though. Let me know what y'all think as far as why the show was canceled though, and let me know in the comment section. I'm gonna leave some links for y'all to follow Rap HITZ on social media. I'm also gonna leave links to a whole bunch of other stuff. So check that out in the comment section and description box. Let's get over 100 likes on this video, and so I can put out more content. I want to be able to put out more, like 2 videos a day or something, but I need y'all likes so I can do that. I need to get them likes up, y'all. Let's get 100 likes on this video. Let's see, and make sure you subscribe, and I'm out.